Good morning. Our celebration begins in 5 minutes. Good morning. Welcome to SAIT's Convocation. Please rise if you're able.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Carton bras sepolte le paye, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillantes histoires. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, graduands, faculty, staff, family, and friends, welcome to SAIT's Fall 2025 Convocation Ceremony. I'm Janet Welch, SAIT's Vice President Academic, and it's my honor to MC today's ceremony. Graduands, today is the culmination of your hard work, ambition, and determination. Your lectures, assignments, capstone projects, and exams, all of it has led you here to this moment. We couldn't be happier to come together and celebrate your achievements. Before we get underway, let's remember that Convocation is a day to cheer on all of our graduates, from the first across the stage to the last. Please show your respect by staying for the duration of today's ceremony. I would also like everyone to know that our distinguished speaker, Dr. Vincent Kunin, unfortunately can't be with us here today. He sends his best wishes to the graduating class. Oki, Abawastich, Dani Tada, Tanshe, hello. We are located on the traditional territories of the Nitsusapi Blackfoot and the people of Treaty 7, which includes the Siksika, the Bigani, the Gainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Iahi Nakota of Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We are situated in an area the Blackfoot tribes traditionally called Mohkinstsis, where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. We now call it the City of Calgary, which is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta. I am deeply grateful to be able to live, work, and learn on this land, and I honor the rich history and culture of its original caretakers. At this time, I'd like to invite Rod Scout, Elder with the Blackfoot Confederacy, to introduce the Backroad Bandits to perform an honor song in recognition of our graduands.
Itamix kanotuni. In Blackfoot, it means good morning. Oh, what a crowd. You guys better wake up. Once again, good morning.
Good morning.
Right on. Anyways, the Backroad Bandits started about a year ago. Like in anything, including yourselves, they graduated from being apprentices to Blackfoot Crossing, and they decided to go on their own. And like all children, you know, these are my sons and my nephews, they decided to fly the coop and go on their own. And over the course of the year, they have done very well. They've traveled throughout Western Canada, but because of the United States thing, they didn't really go south. But I'd like to introduce them. You know, they have sung with other groups, you know, and some pretty prestigious events. And hopefully in the future, they'll forge a very good path, just like much the same as I wish for you. In my language, in my culture, you're my children. And as a proud parent, I'm very proud of you all, and I would like to see you guys change the world. And I hope this honor song, which is composed by them, that they will bring you good fortune and things like that. And just to let you know, you guys are always in my prayers. Whenever I do ceremonies and things, I always include, all the students of SAIT and the graduates. So anyways, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to the Backroad Bandits for your listening enjoyment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rod Scout and Backroad Bandits, for that powerful opening. I'd also like to thank Tristan Cameron for doing such a wonderful job singing O Canada, as well as our pipers, Bill Hawes and Jeannie Hawes-Schultz. And a special thank you to the graduates in our photojournalism program. They captured the beautiful images you saw on the screen as you entered the auditorium. Graduands, today is a big day. You will cross the stage, accept your credential, and take part in a rite of passage that holds meaningful significance, not only for you, but for everyone cheering you on. Today is a day you will always remember. This auditorium is brimming with pride and anticipation. But let's find out who is the most excited, the crowd or the grads. So let's start with all of the supporters in attendance today. Family and friends, can you make some noise for the class of 2025? That was pretty good. SAIT, faculty and staff, it's your turn to get loud. Well done, but let's see if our grads can do better. Class of 2025, give us your all. Great job. We all have a reason to cheer today. Graduates, you dared to be bold, to pursue education, the career, and the life you want. You overcame obstacles, stepped out of your comfort zone, persevered, and achieved excellence. You dreamed about this moment, and it's here. As the ceremony unfolds, I hope you'll look back with pride, look ahead with exhilaration, and most importantly, take this all in. Peer out into the crowd as you cross the stage and share a smile with a loved one or your fellow grads. Be present and savor this feeling of accomplishment because you've earned it. All right, I would now like to introduce today's platform party. Members of the platform party, please stand to be acknowledged when you hear your name. Dr. David Ross, SAIT President and CEO. David Erickson, Chair, SAIT Board of Governors. Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations. Owen Taylor, Valedictorian. Mark Butler, Vice President, Corporate Development, Applied Research and International. Marcia Buchholz, Vice President, People and Culture. Grant Van Schaik, Associate Vice President, Strategy and Institutional Development. Dr. Neera Arora, Registrar. Leanne Bainbridge, Associate Registrar. Ryson Jordan, Interim Dean, MacPhail School of Energy. Sonia Chamberlain, Dean, School of Health and Public Safety. Linda Holden, Dean, School of Transportation and School of Manufacturing and Automation. Dr. Lisa Weatherby, Dean, Academic Services. Emily Barassa, Chief Financial Officer and Vice President, Corporate Services. Werner Bayfield, Associate Vice President, International. Viz Naidu, Associate Vice President, Continuing Education and Professional Studies. Brian Bowman, Associate Vice President, Advancement. Janet Segato, Associate Vice President, Academic. Rod Stout, Elder with the Blackfoot Confederacy. Jennifer Brown, Associate Dean, School of Health and Public Safety. Josh Brewster, Associate Dean, School of Transportation and School of Manufacturing and Automation. Don Rappel, Associate Vice President, Human Resources. Jamie McInnes, Director, Applied Research and Innovation Services. John Partington, Director, Community and Belonging. Jennifer Collis, Director, Projects and Continuous Improvement. Paul Overgaard, Director, Business Intelligence and Analytics. Bengt Northwood, Director, Academic Systems. Abe Armagon, SAIT Board of Directors. Hannah Mae Tolentino, SAIT Board of Governors. And finally, all academic chairs from the MacPhail School of Energy, the School of Health and Public Safety, the School of Manufacturing and Automation, and the School of Transportation. Thank you for standing. Sorry, I missed that little bit of instruction. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, and members of the Platform Party, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I declare SAIT's Fall 2025 Convocation Ceremony duly assembled for the conferring of parchments. I would now like to invite SAIT's President and CEO, Dr. David Ross, to bring his greetings to the graduating class.
Well, good morning, graduates. They're a learning group, Rod. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, Chair Erickson, fellow board members, certainly all the honored guests that are here today, faculty, staff, graduates, of course, all the family and friends, welcome. Welcome to SAIT's Fall 2025 Convocation. Well, congratulations, graduates. Today's a celebration of everything you've achieved while at SAIT and everything that lies ahead. You've worked hard, pushed through challenges. You've proven your talent, you've proven your tenacity. That alone, I think, says a lot about who you are and what you're all capable of doing. Now, we often have conversations about opportunities that'll be presented to you following your time here at SAIT. It's been said opportunities don't just show up gift-wrapped. They don't always present themselves in an obvious way. Often an opportunity can be quiet. It can hide in challenges perhaps, in setbacks, maybe in moments when things don't quite go to plan. Sometimes the economy shifts, sometimes the job you want takes a little longer to find, but that's not a reason to be stuck. It's a reason to stay optimistic. It's a reason to stay bold. Why? Because the future isn't something we wait for. It's something we build, that we act upon every single day. With all that, please don't hold back. In fact, the people who succeed aren't the ones who avoid challenges, they're the ones who rise through them. And that's exactly what many of you have done to get here. Hone your skills. Hone your skills you need as you all move forward. So with all that, you need to stay resilient. You need to stay optimistic, and maybe more importantly, stay curious. Don't just take the headlines at face value, as many people do. Listen broadly. Ask questions. Ask important questions. Think for yourself. That's how leaders are made. And more importantly, how people of character stay grounded in uncertain times. And for those of you who bring international experience, or perhaps speak more than one language, or come from different parts of the world, know this. That's not just part of your story. I believe that's an important advantage. Alberta and Canada need that perspective. They need it more than ever before. Global relationships are how we grow, how we understand each other, how we solve big problems that affect us all. So for many of you, your roots, your experiences, your relationships that you've built stretch beyond Canada's borders. That's an enormous strength. In a world that's more connected than ever, your global perspective is not only valuable, it is vital. Vital to our collective future. So use it, build with it, lead with it. As you navigate through the next phase of opportunities, it's important as well, I believe, to acknowledge and recognize those who have supported you. So graduates, please join me in thanking SAIT's faculty, SAIT's staff, who have walked alongside you throughout your journey. And graduates also, parents, family, friends who have supported you, made sacrifices for many to help you reach your goals. I believe they deserve a round of applause. Wouldn't you agree? So here we are today, not at the end, but at the beginning. Future's not something to wait for. It's right in front of you now. Act on it. You're already taken on what is, in many cases, a challenging program, and you've succeeded. You're crossing this stage today, not just with a credential, but more importantly, with the confidence that comes with earning it. You're ready. Go forward, full of confidence, full of purpose. The opportunity is yours. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, President Ross. Now I'm honored to introduce the Chair of SAIT's Board of Governors, David Erickson. Chair Erickson was President and CEO for the Alberta Electric System Operator, ISO, from 2009 until his retirement in 2019. Before joining ISO, Mr. Erickson was CFO for the former Transmission Administrator of Alberta and has also worked in Hong Kong and Kuwait City. Mr. Erickson is a chartered professional accountant and has a Bachelor of Commerce in Management Information Systems from the University of Calgary. Please welcome David Erickson.
Good morning. All right. President Ross, fellow board members, members of the platform party, faculty, staff, family, friends, and graduates, welcome. Graduates, I've been where you are before. A new credential in hand, nervous and excited, looking to the future. It may have been a few years ago now, but I've never forgotten how it feels to be at the starting line to the rest of my life. It's a tangle of excitement, anxiety, and hope. I didn't know what my career path would take, where my career path would take me back then, but I certainly couldn't have predicted it would lead me here, standing in front of you now as you wait at your own starting line, ready to take off. But before you go out and conquer the world, I would like to offer you one tip. Your ability to move forward comes from your ability to understand people. Empathy is the key, your way into new perspectives and ideas. You don't know everything, and neither do I. None of us do. But I do know that I can learn something from you. You bring your own unique background, history, and skills to the table. So does the person sitting next to you, and so on. Each and every one of you see and experience the world through your own unique lenses. Your future success will hinge, in part, on your ability to not only recognize the strengths of your own mashup of experiences and values, but to take a peek through other people's lenses. When you look outside yourself with curiosity, when you open yourself up to possibilities stemming from someone else's experience, that's when you find common ground and explore new terrain. You might think we see more of each other because of the constant scroll of social media feeds. Folks post pictures of their travel, their meals, their pets. It's easy to think you know someone because you see these glimpses into their lives. But I'd argue social media has actually built a facade around most people. It's even harder to break through to find what's real. And this phenomenon is amplified by the algorithms that create echo chambers in our online social spaces, with our own demonstrated beliefs and values reflected back to us in posts and videos. As many elements of our world become increasingly dominated by extreme views on all sides, it can be difficult to find common ground. While it's easy to stay in your own feedback loop, I would caution against this, as it will often lead to one-dimensional thoughts and decisions that are ripe with unintended consequences. It's important that we actively seek out other points of view, that we make it a point to break out of our own algorithmic echo chamber. We don't always need to agree, but by attempting to understand one another, we will be far better positioned to not only succeed, but to make a positive mark on the world. Your openness to understanding where others are coming from and to contemplate a variety of perspectives will transcend your career, no matter what position or industry you're in. Empathy might be a bit of a buzzword right now, but I will assure you it never goes out of style or loses its importance. There's a quote from Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer that encapsulates the feeling of opening yourself up to learning from others. In Native ways of knowing, human people are often referred to as the younger brothers of creation. We say that humans have the least experience with how to live and thus the most to learn. We must look to our teachers among the other species for guidance. Their wisdom is apparent in the way that they live. Graduates, please leave this auditorium today open to receiving the wisdom of others. I have no doubt you will go on to have successful careers, and I urge you to remember you're better together. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Chair Erickson. And now I would like to introduce you to our valedictorian, Owen Taylor. Owen is graduating from the Water and Wastewater Treatment Operations Program in the MacPhail School of Energy. Owen's journey at SAIT began with academic upgrading before pursuing his program. As a Métis student, he spent a lot of time at Natoisapoyas, SAIT's Indigenous Student Support Center, and became a tutor there to support other Indigenous students. As Vice President of SAIT's Enactus team, Owen also helped implement a new role, Indigenous Relations Coordinator, to build community ties and bring Indigenous perspectives to student social enterprise. Through his role in Enactus, Owen continuously pushed the team to innovate, implementing a research and development department and streamlining the project development process. He has spoken at 4 Enactus competitions and helped lead the Enactus SAIT team that placed in the semifinals 2 years in a row. Owen's time at SAIT has been defined by his community involvement. In addition to his work with Enactus, he raced on the Trojans cross-country and track team, sparked dialogue as an interface student leader, and collaborated on an environmental technology capstone project, all while maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Please welcome Owen Taylor.
Good morning, President Ross, Chair Erickson, members of the Platform Party, special guests, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. We stand here today as graduates of SAIT, entering into a world evolving faster than ever, a world evolving faster than ever that requires people not just ready to keep pace with change, but to shape the direction it takes. A world that needs innovators, builders, healers, and problem solvers. And looking around today, it's clear that they are here in this room. Each and every one of us is here as a result of our hard work. We are right here, right now, because of the resilience and persistence that we've had to develop. Every one of us can think back to moments where we were stressed out of our minds over midterms, finals, or capstone projects. I was once in a class where our phenomenal power engineering instructor, Joseph Dobson, sensed that mood among some of us students and shared something that I would like to share with you today. He said, "You're here because someone believed in you. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's just yourself. You are where you are because someone believed in you." Today, I'd like to tell you the story of someone who believed in me. My high school didn't have enough teachers to instruct the full range of science courses. So like many students, I came to SAIT for upgrading. Being a new Métis student, I began spending time at Natoisapoyas, or the Chinook Lodge as it was called back then. I ended up recognizing someone from my class there, one CJ Dixon, who was known for climbing up 3 flights of stairs in crutches every single day. I was going into SAIT's water wastewater treatment operations program, and as it turned out, CJ had been in the wastewater industry for over 10 years. He was coming back to school after an accident left him with a traumatic brain injury and broken legs. The two of us quickly bonded and would often study together. I would help him with math, and he would give me life advice. He was my best friend and my mentor. CJ was the type of person to never give up. Nothing, not broken legs, not migraines or memory loss, would stop him from giving his all. He was on a mission to become an engineer and bring clean drinking water to his people. As he started engineering at U of C, his brain injury worsened, and he had a hard time remembering things. But we would still often call and share words of encouragement. In one call, I brought up that I was trying to be the first student from the water wastewater treatment program to graduate valedictorian. He told me, "You shoot for the moon. No matter what, you get on that stage." And that was the last time that he called me. A few weeks later, I found out from a mutual friend that he'd passed away. CJ showed me what it really means to push yourself to the limit, even with a disability. My goal for almost 2 years has been to graduate valedictorian so I can share his story with the world. I hope to continue his legacy by using my education in the water industry to help build a cleaner world for everyone. Each of us has a unique and precious gift to give the world. But one thing that CJ taught me is that if you want to change the world, that change must start within yourself. Change comes from showing up, especially when you don't feel like it. Those moments where you are full of doubt and uncertainty, but you keep trying anyway, those are the ones where you change the world. Doubt is normal, especially in the pursuit of something worthwhile. And oftentimes, having someone to share them with can make all the difference. For me, that person has been my academic strategist, Shauna Eisler, who heard me out at my most stressed and taught me how to fit more extracurriculars into 24 hours than I thought humanly possible. Whether this is the end of your post-secondary journey or the beginning, learning is a lifelong process. As my power engineering instructor always used to make us say, training, training, always training. And yes, he actually made us repeat this mantra every single class. But it absolutely holds true. No matter where your journey takes you, never stop asking questions, never stop challenging yourself, and never stop learning. But learning doesn't just take place in the classroom. One of the best decisions I made as a student was going up to a booth that caught my eye at the SAIT Student Club Expo. If I'd never taken those first uncertain steps, I would never have met my Enactus SAIT family. I can hardly talk about my journey without mentioning this amazing group of friends and mentors. You have helped me find the confidence to be standing here today. I am so incredibly grateful to have people in my life like our amazing faculty advisors, Rami Haddad and Joy Ishigo. As we always say, we inspire, we create, we are Enactus SAIT, and no one inspires more than you. And if there is anyone I owe the most thanks to, it has to be my parents for helping me in more ways than I could ever begin to list. And if there's anything I would like my fellow graduates to walk out of this room with, it's this: a sense of pride in what you've accomplished, gratitude for those who lifted you up, and a hunger for whatever challenges are next to come. So, class of 2025, let's all take the time to thank the friends, family, mentors, and world-class SAIT faculty who helped us in ways we will never forget. More than ever, we are equipped with the skills necessary to go out there and make a difference. So let's celebrate, honor how far we've climbed to get here, and never stop reaching higher. Thank you.
Thank you, Owen, and congratulations again. Graduands, let's take a moment to reflect on all that led you here and where everything you've learned will take you. Please have a look at the screen.
Welcome to this moment. It's ours. A celebration of everything we've worked for. The early mornings, the long days, the challenges we pushed through. This is the day we've been waiting for. But this moment didn't stand alone. It came after many others. Moments of collaboration, discovery, and inspiration. Moments where we turned uncertainty into confidence. Where learning turned into leading, and where we built the foundation for our futures. We put in the work to be ready for the work. From all corners of the world, we came together, getting hands-on, gaining real skills, growing through experience. We didn't just study bold ideas, we lived them. We rolled up our sleeves, faced the unknown, and moved forward with purpose. In classrooms, in labs, and out in the field, we learned by solving problems, by trying, failing, and trying again. We experimented, refined, and pushed ideas into action. Because bold doesn't wait. It builds, it leads, and it changes what's possible. Now, we're ready for what's next. For the industries that create a real-world impact, that build the present and drive the future. Industries that connect people, create infrastructure, and power possibility. We are the disruptors, the implementers, the next great ideas, ready to lead in digital tech, business, energy, construction, health, hospitality, tourism, public safety, manufacturing, automation, and transportation. This is where we learned what we're truly capable of. This is the moment we've been working toward. We are SAIT, and this is the class of 2025.
What a great reminder of all your accomplishments. It's now time for the presentation of the graduands. Please remember, Convocation is a special day to honor all of our graduates, from the first across the stage to the very last. To ensure every graduate receives the recognition they deserve, please remain in the auditorium for the entire ceremony. Graduands, after crossing the stage, kindly return to your seat and stay until the conclusion of the event. Your support and respect make this celebration even more meaningful for everyone. So, are you ready? All right then, let's do this. Two esteemed members of the SAIT community will be sharing the honor of announcing today's graduates. Chris Sadek, instructor with the MacPhail School of Energy, and Jennifer Hussein, instructor, School of Health and Public Safety. Here's Chris to start us off.
President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, graduands, faculty, staff, family, and friends, it's my honor and pleasure to present SAIT's Fall 2025 graduating class. Our graduands will cross the stage and pause for a photo and handshake with the dean of their school. Graduands, if you would prefer to forego handshaking, simply cross your arms like so to signal this. You may have read in your program that Darby Photos, the official photographer for SAIT Convocation, is taking pictures of the graduands as they cross the stage. Each student will receive a free high-resolution download of their photo, courtesy of SAIT's Alumni and Development Department. Photos can be ordered after the ceremony using a special access code you'll receive by email in the coming days. Graduates will be presented with a SAIT Alumni pin after crossing the stage today. This pin signifies your accomplishment and your continued connection to SAIT. Graduates who have achieved a 4.0 grade point average are named to the President's list and are recognized with a star on their alumni pin honoring this accomplishment. We hope you wear it as a proud member of the SAIT alumni family. We also want to hear from you on social media about this important day. Connect with us at SAIT Alumni and share your photos and videos using the hashtag SAIT2025. We ask friends and family to please hold your applause until the last graduate from each program has been announced. We will start with the MacPhail School of Energy, and I invite Interim Dean Ryson Jordan to take his position at the front of the stage. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Bachelor of Applied Technology Petroleum Engineering program, beginning with Sijo Santosh. Avinash Arakal. Pritesh Bhai Bola. Krishna Paulson Chalan. Raj Isudas Christian. Karen Bababai Dutt. Polad Garliev. Jugal Gohel. Harsh Kumar Joshi. Shariar Khan. Niraj Kumar. Saurabh Kumar Mahida. Gibson George Malikel. Mohammed Aman Multani. Claire Osega. Nisarg Panchal. Amit Parmar. Aditya Patel. Pratik Kumar Patel. Rudra Kumar Patel. Vivek Kumar Patel. Vrinda Patel. Yashraj Singh Raj. Paratosh Vader. And lastly, Jatin Kumar Pravinbhai Vadi. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Electrical Engineering Technology Diploma Program, beginning with Benedict Espinoza. Ian Dominic Estrada. Kaichin Ko. Mikhail Martel. And lastly, Andreas Tronson. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Petroleum Engineering Technology Diploma Program, beginning with Amir Alivan. Dharmik Balda. Ernesto Bolaños. Jason David. Rosebell Doroteo. Jehu Regino Estor. Praveen Harrison. Eric Hinman. Srijit Kesavan. Hongbo Lee. Artem Malkov. Nieli Gail Nesperos. Parth Kumar Patel. Dequa Pham. Estefany Rodriguez. Gurjit Singh. Komaldeep Singh. Sandeep Singh. Laika Marise Valencia. Samuel Wilson. And lastly, Faisal Yusuf. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Power Engineering Technology Diploma Program, beginning with Marty Ilunga. And lastly, Ken Olewe. We have one graduate receiving a certificate for Petroleum Land Administration, Michael Groneveld. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Power and Process Operations Certificate Program, beginning with Ruth Aseju. Jignesh Kumar Prajapati. And lastly, Jason Talusan. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Water and Wastewater Treatment Operations Certificate Program, beginning with our valedictorian, Owen Taylor. And lastly, for the School of Energy, Dwani Vyas. Let's hear it one more time for the graduates from the MacPhail School of Energy. We'll now move on to the School of Health and Public Safety, and I invite Dean Sonia Chamberlain to take her position at the front of the stage. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Healthcare Leadership Post-Diploma Certificate Program, beginning with Priyanka Chandani. Monique Chowdhury. Jedish Cortel. Justine Nicole Dahow. Carmina Gastones. Saifuddin Hemat. Nisarg Joshi. Jasleen Kaur. Janice Lauis. Raymond Medella. Madhav Lilian Maheshwari. Drashti Urmilaban Jitendra Kumar Masuria. Dumebi Vivian Ogbogu. Sagar Panchal. Cherish Pritiben Jagdishbhai Patel. Krina Patel. Sakshi Dhruval Kumar Patel. Shrushti Patel. Vinay Bipinbhai Patel. Riddhi Rabari. Kumari Rashmi Singh. Drupal Soni. Manette Tapato. Dipali Mukeshbhai Trapasia. And lastly, Sanya Tofik Vahora. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Advanced Care Paramedic Diploma Program, beginning with Brenna Beaulieu. Kawing Calvin Chan. Brittany Kaur. Joshua Headland. Ryan Martin. Chad Mears. Denike Riley. And lastly, Shayla Watkin. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Fitness and Wellness Management Diploma Program, beginning with Pamela Backus. Emma Bolivar. Lisa Freeman. Gerline Kaur. Noel Legaleggett. Paige Lucas. JV Oliva. Emil John Pataxil. Okay, thank you. Katrina May Reyes. Zoe Smith. Braden Stephen. Martin Thompson. Thank you. Janae Wilchowie. And lastly, Tristan Ewell. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Health Information Management Diploma Program, beginning with Marcelina Arellano. Glaina Barimbad. Shane Camaro. Chelsea Diwa. Carl Doler. Raymart J. Espiritu. Raquel Estoque. Abigail Gomez. Racel Joy Hernandez. Mohammed Kamel. Lexia Moratella. Abigail Tarnate. Diane Taunen. And lastly, Gabriele Villar. I now take pleasure in presenting diploma recipients from the Medical Laboratory Technology Program, beginning with Brandy Belazar. Giovanna Bariti de Carvalho. Jerry-Ann DeLos Reyes. Gel Dumalanta. Ismail El Hassadi. Jude Carganilla. Hallie Klein.
Bonnie took money. Bonnie took money. Money. Money.
Bonnie Turkmani.
Yang Wu.
And lastly, Yang Wu. I now take pleasure in presenting graduates from the Medical Radiologic Technology Diploma Program, beginning with Kayla Belcher.
Thank you.
Tegan Burko.
Yeah. Jody Buick.
Jody Buick.
Just Lainey Clinton.
Lainey Clinton. Suzanne Cunningham. Amy Dagg. Hallie Destiny. Rajat Dugal. Jana El Toglabi. Rubelpreet Gill. Jordan Gulen. Alyssa Hay. Alicia Jamil. Kirsten Johnson. Sanjay Manas. Anastasia Mayfield. Rochelle O'Leary. Hannah Price. Darian Sylvester. Lauren Texunian. Nicole Tilby. Kimberly Talker. Lynn Tran. Sydney Wilkinson. Hannah Wilson. And lastly, Marianne Worth. I will now turn things over to Jenny Hussein, Vision Care Sciences instructor from the School of Health and Public Safety, who will present the remaining graduates.
Thanks so much, Chris. Whoa. All right. I now take pleasure in announcing the graduates from the Nuclear Medicine Technology Diploma. Elena Arns. Tatiana Beitel. Daniel Bajel. Kayla Caspier. Trinity Connolly. Jada Duong. Alexandra Ensign. Marley Fong. Ashley Gerard. Mackenzie Halliday. Megan Liger. Madison Linton.
Ignore the phonetic spelling.
Okay. Bianca Nielsen. Tyla Peach. Danica Thamesland. Michelle Trung. I now take pleasure in announcing the optician diploma. Anwar Abdullah. Nathan Abraham. Tanvir Kaur. Jamal Kalumna. Quinn Ein Down.
Trinity.
Trinity Davis. Jeremiah de Guzman. Ranveer Kaur Dhaliwal. Charisma May Fernando. Harmanpreet Gosal. Ekaterina Kabukova. Thank you. Symphorian Kwok. So good. Heather La. Good to see you. Jada Lee. Chidima Nokolo. Florencio Rigadon. Misan Ryu. Faiza Sharif. Brenda Sood. Lokhan Yen. And lastly, I present Forozan Zare. I now take pleasure in announcing the graduates of the Dental Assisting Certificate, starting with Alyssa Allen. Huda Al-Shamali. Princess Anoba. Jenna Balbas. Salut. Bailey Benson. Jaden Bond.
Good to see you.
Sharon Boudreau. Rylan Carlson. Linda Chung. Tiana Cleverly. Lotus Costa. Adati Denabasis. Princess Mariel Dignachi. Zoe Dick. Amanda Dukowski. Darby Frischholtz. Hannah Galame. Joel Gaddis. Tahira Ganizada. Bea Lorraine Gonzalez. Emma Hicks. Krista Heredeka. Jennifer Howell. Brooke Hutchings.
It's just gross. I put it away. Okay, sorry.
Natasha Kroos. Tunjat Kolar. Hannah Lang. Christine Carl Likudan. Armanda Marcoux. Taylor McFadden. Eden Meyer. Kayla Milos. Macy Mulholland. Trinity Braille. Belle Ramsey. Josephina Ripuela.
It's Jen, not Jen.
Maggie Sheltigin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Eliza Singayan. Karina Thind. And lastly, Isabel Vega. I now take pleasure in announcing the graduates from the Medical Device Reprocessing Technician Certificate. Ace Aguilar. Hamid Ali. Elizabeth Beamer. Rachel Brick. Maria Elaine Bulatao. Christea Faye Kasupanan. Carolina Gonzalez. Amanjot Gruel. Moniza Haile. Sabrina Jahan. Huda Maaz. Caitlin McCallum. Jacob Tolentino. And lastly, I present Kumuru Wickramanayake. I now take pleasure in announcing the Medical Laboratory Assistant Certificates. Sadraha Brambat. Juliana Kumats. Samantha Hagen. Ava Huska. Charlotte Legaspi. Rihanna Malinas. Avni Mehta. Krina Patel. Savannah Pizzell. Ginger Quinton. Jovelyn Sayens. And lastly, I'd like to call V. Sang. I now take pleasure in announcing the graduates from the Medical Office Assistant and Unit Clerk Certificate. Katarina Altmaier. Janine Asaf. Adao Ataf. Patricia Ann Book. Lorianne Abigail Kua. Padash Gatwood. Jordan Hudson. Amandeep Kaur. Catherine Lazaro. Ayman Mohammed Ali. Hermione Pedro. Hina Kazi. Jacqueline Roy. Dominique Twin. Okay, you give me a good one. Aaron Gopal Vainagopalan Nair. Close? Okay. Thank you. Marwa Abbas. Thank you. Justin Castillo. And lastly, I'd like to pronounce Naomi Lalonde. Pharmacy. These guys, okay, thank you. I'd like to announce the Pharmacy Assistant Certificate. Darby Armstrong. Denise Krista Badeo. Okay. Quinn Bartholet. Anna Bicklar. Vasily Tam Kapot. Sarah Collier. Jasmine De Los Drinos. Connor Devine. Gio-Nylin Dress. Jenilyn Evardo. Helen Fishaye. Chris Catcher. Behram Khan. Hanwei Liu. Sophie Makareg. Tamara Maru. Rihanna Moises. Kenji Montes. Reister J. Navarro. I remember practicing that. Oluwaseun Ojayadla. Aneri Patel. Lucian Roman. Thank you. Hugeles Ruteomba. Beck Schwab. Alida Seeger. Aubrey Suarez. Aliyah Tamulo. Carl Ugalino. Claire Marcel Villanueva. And lastly, I'd like to present Kateri Wash. Are you primary care?
Yes.
I'd now like to present the Primary Care Paramedic Certificate graduates. Brendan Bardozzi. Patrick Bolivar. Sigelnik. Shelby Kraft. Tristan Fenton. Don Bernard Garcia. Nicholas Gibbs. Lucas Gasolin. Lauren Gray. Sydney Gresham. Ella Heistad. Brianna Janinga. Alyssa Johnson. Claudia McIsaac. Ashley Mills. Christian Ogle. Sierra Saint Marie. Paige Thorvaldson. Joshua Valdez. And lastly, Kayla Work. I now take pleasure in announcing and presenting the graduates from the School of Manufacturing and Automation. May I call Linda Holden to the stage. Beginning with Mechanical Engineering Technology Diploma, Design and Analysis, Anik Bati. Keen Lopez. Alfred Montoya Lastly here. I now take pleasure in announcing the Mechanical Engineering Technology Diploma, Design and Automation, Anayina Amaliri. Janea Carinal. Ali Hassan. Muhammad Ans Khan. And lastly, Jose Emmanuel Mercado. I now take pleasure in announcing Mechanical Engineering Technology Diploma, Design and Development. Edison Bataria. Uchena Ezenekwe. Hi, thank you. Timur Mistwith. Okay, perfect. And lastly, Marvin Patel.
This is just the pronunciation.
Okay. Jansen Belois. My apologies, this is the Welding and Fabrication Technology Diploma. Bianangelo Dades. Ridwan Dora. Donald Garbino. Jackie Lee. Adrienne Ronquillo. Moise Uthman. Emily Whiten. And lastly, Li Yang. I now take pleasure in announcing the Welding Engineering Technology Diploma. Terrence Bea. Jay Vilkumar Bhatt. Gabriel Shaunett. And lastly, Skya Mitchell Brost. I now take pleasure in announcing the Non-Destructive Testing Foundation Certificate. Sophia Bauer. Just making sure, is that what we're doing? Yeah. Oh, this is aircraft maintenance, engineers, technology. My apologies. We skipped ahead a lot there. Hativa Buta. Christian Razel Campos. Rainier Canlas. Carl Francesco de la Cruz. Thank you. Jude Garcia. Stephen Marnie Angelo Hernandez. Wency June Libet. Nino Angelico Malapit. Joao Andre Freitas. Joshua McFadden. James Christian Ona. Okay. McLean Pinlock. Phoebus Seraph Kinsia. And Jarek Salamatin. Seth Sharma. And lastly, Avneet Shur. I now take pleasure in announcing the graduates from the Automotive Service Technology Diploma. Albert Jerome Corona. Jessica Ferguson. Russell Gachilan.
Love you, Mom.
Abraham Gonzalez. Ali Hamoud. Rino Kalatil Riaju. Cyrus Leung. Michael Manaligot. Jean McDonald. Dance Pizarro. Chow Wei. And lastly, I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Avionics Technology Diploma. We have a single grad, Renaiga Luis Sotiengo. I now take pleasure in announcing the Business Administration Automotive Management Diploma, Navdeep Kaur. And lastly, Amajit Singh. Okay. I now take pleasure in announcing the Transport and Heavy Equipment Technology Diploma, Afaq Ahmad. Harpinder Bender. Singh Brar. Rotimi Idu Wo.
Thank you, Jesus.
Taryn Lohar. Giorgio Nassar. Amandeep Singh. Vinayak Sood. David Tambo. And lastly, Weiku Trong. Okay. I now take pleasure in announcing the graduates from the Aircraft Structures Technician Diploma, certificate rather, sorry. Bilal Afreed. Chinokyle Kalikai. Jacob Castillo. Daniel Dongagas. Monique Gallus. Abram Gambito. Daniela Gonzalez. Mison Ganiling. Mariah Sanidad. And lastly, Christian Paul Villamore. I'd like now take pleasure in announcing the Certificate of Pre-Employment Recreational Vehicle Service Technician. Haley Clayton. And lastly, Wyatt Fisherman. I have a single grad for the railway conductor. Oh, where did we go here? I saw it here. Dipendra Basnet. Okay. I have a single grad for the auto body technician, Thomas Harper. I now take pleasure in announcing the automotive service technician, Coyote Ala J. Morty. Christian Alexander Alas Rivera. Dalton Armstrong. Nicholas Asun. Ali Bawal. Vince Gino Bosing. Just David? I've got David here. Just David. And lastly, Cameron Pierce. I now take pleasure in announcing the parts technician, Jason Johnson. Lars Ulrich Manine. And lastly, I'd like to announce Jay Wiley. President Ross, some candidates are absent today. I request that you admit each one to the appropriate credential.
On the authority of the Board of Governors and in conformity with the statutes of the province of Alberta, I admit each one to the appropriate credential in absentia.
President Ross, Chair Erickson, that concludes the presentation of the graduates. On behalf of all assembled here today, I introduce SAIT's newest alumni.
Thank you, Chris and Jennifer, and congratulations, graduates. You arrived here today as SAIT students, and you're leaving as members of the SAIT alumni family. Here to welcome you to the alumni family is Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations.
Good morning, graduates, family, and friends. As introduced, I'm Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations. I am immensely proud to stand before you today to officially welcome you to the SAIT alumni family. You are joining more than 290,000 fellow graduates who have gone on to build successful careers and fulfilling lives, who are making a difference in Calgary, Canada, and the world. Here's a fun fact. At this week's ceremonies, 315 of our 2025 grads were already SAIT alumni and returned to complete another program. This achievement reflects a commendable commitment to lifelong learning. So let's give them a special round of applause. While you're leaving SAIT as a graduate, your connection to your instructors, friends, fellow grads, and this institution doesn't stop today. Our alumni family is a network of people here to celebrate and support you as you continue to move forward and make an impact. Today is a day to reflect on all that you've overcome on your unique journey and the lessons you've learned here at SAIT. It's a day filled with anticipation for the dreams you have made a reality through your adaptability and determination. Congratulations on this monumental achievement. We're honored to celebrate you, SAIT's newest alumni. On behalf of myself, the Alumni and Development Team, and the SAIT alumni family, we all look forward to watching you inspire change in the world. Stay curious, stay engaged, and stay connected. Sit back, relax, and let it all sink in. Thank you.
Graduates, we can't wait to see what you do next. In the words of some of our speakers, always watch for opportunity, even when you least expect it. Approach the world with optimism, curiosity, and empathy. Lean on your community and your SAIT family. The future you want is yours for the taking, and it all started here at SAIT. Congratulations, class of 2025. I now conclude this graduation ceremony. Please rise for the recessional. Family and friends, please allow the platform party and then the graduates to exit the hall before you depart. Thank you.
Thank you.